Hello, this is Stephanie from Our Natural Wisdom. Thanks so much for tuning in today, either live or on the replay. Always a pleasure to spend a few minutes with you on Thursday mornings. So today we're going to be talking about releasing with the earth so that you can rise. This was a message that I heard when I was walking around our gardens recently. Release so you can rise. And it's so beautiful to think of releasing any heaviness, the tension, the sluggish energy, the constricted energy that we are all holding within our bodies, within our energy bodies, within our physical bodies and emotional bodies. We can learn with practice to release with the earth, and Mother Earth is always offering you support in this. Your beautiful soul will be with you every step of the way. This is a practice that is really all about setting an intention. Hi, Kay. Good morning. Thanks for joining. And we want to set the intention of releasing this energy that no longer serves us. We are all holding on to some energy that no longer serves us. Perhaps it never did. We can take on energy from others. We can hold on to energy within ourselves that really is time to release. We can also take on energy from the collective, especially if you are a highly sensitive woman, which I know so many women with anxiety are, that we really can unintentionally soak up energy from others, from our surroundings. And that's why having a regular practice of releasing with intention, of releasing, good morning, thanks for joining, hello. Releasing with intention is so important. This is something that we may think we need to have a very specific thing in mind that we are releasing, but really your soul, your beautiful soul knows exactly how to do this and exactly what is time for you to release. So this is a very simple practice. It really only needs your intention. You need to set the intention that you are entering into this moment in time to release out of your body and into the earth. Now, before I go into a bit more basics about how to do this practice, which you already know how to do, it comes naturally to all of us. I want to just address a bit of an obstacle that I've had many clients and students bring up, and that is, I don't want to unburden my heavy energy to the earth. The earth is already holding so many burdens and accepting so many burdens, taking on so many burdens from humans. And that is true, but I want you to think of the earth as a phenomenal transmuter of energy. The earth has the ability to compost so many things and turn it into life-affirming energy. And Mother Earth knows exactly how to do this with the energy that you are releasing as well. If it helps to have a specific example, think of carbon sequestration. I know that's a big fancy, scientific term, but really it's about enabling earth, plants, the soil to do what they are able to do, to really bring in carbon from the atmosphere, bring it down into the roots of plants and transmute it into the soil. The soil, this is a literal scientific process that happens that we are trying to do more of in the face of climate change. So we look at carbon, something like carbon, as a pollutant, something that we really want to reduce in our emissions. And yet we have this ability to tap into the earth's power, the earth's capability, the earth's very function to transmute this into something that will serve the soil, that will serve the plants, something that is life-affirming. You can do this as well. So if you are having any stumbling blocks in your mind, to releasing energy back into the earth that you know is no longer serving you, I want you to know that the earth, Mother Earth, is completely capable of doing this for you, okay? And your soul will be guiding you every step of the way. So again, like I said, this is a very simple practice. It's something that you already know how to do naturally. And the basics of it are, I always recommend starting with your feet on a natural surface. So if you're indoors like I am today, you want them to be on, let's say, hardwood or linoleum or cork or stone, something that you know is a natural surface. It's so good to have your connection with the earth through a natural surface. If you can't, totally fine. It's just a suggestion. Of course, ideally, we would be doing this outside. Today it's pouring down rain here, but this is a wonderful practice to do in your garden, out in nature. So bringing your feet to the ground, to a natural surface, and really being connected with that, all right? And then just setting that intention that you are welcoming your soul. You are welcoming your soul into this moment. You are inviting and welcoming your soul to help you release energy that no longer serves you. And then with some nice deep breaths, really allow yourself to relax into that knowing, relax into that assurance that your soul is taking charge of this, your soul is guiding and leading this process. And picture energy flowing down your body and out the soles of your feet and discharging directly into the earth. If you're in a building, imagine how that energy can just go right through the layers of the building, the layers of the structure, and go right into the earth. You're just injecting that energy into the earth. And as you are doing this, it may help to have a visual of what that energy looks like. It may be a certain color, it may be a certain texture or a temperature. It may have a particular way of moving down your body. It helps to visualize because this brings it even more, this makes it even more tangible and even more accessible to you to experience this release. And just picture it going out the bottoms of your feet into the earth, picturing everything that needs to be released from your body, moving out of your body and into the earth. And then picture how it is being dissolved into something beautiful within the earth. It may be sparkles of light, or it may be pieces of crystals, or it may be just pure love. It may be anything that you can imagine. But picture how it is being transmuted, composted, recycled, created into life-affirming energy for the earth to utilize, to offer up to the plants around you, to offer up to the roots all around you, the tree roots, the plant roots. See how this is adding nutrients to the soil. See how this is adding so much goodness just through your awareness, through your intention. And always end your practice with a thank you to the earth, with expressing your gratitude and expressing your gratitude to your beautiful soul as well. This is a very basic practice. It will help you feel lighter. It will help you feel calmer. It will remind you that we are meant to both receive and release. So stepping into that place of creating this a practice of releasing will really help you experience greater lightness, greater spaciousness, creating that that spaciousness for great things to come your way, to come into your body, into your life. And this is, again, such a wonderful practice to do outside, especially. I love to do this just walking around our garden space. And again, you can be moving as you're doing it. You don't have to be standing still, so you can be doing it on a walk. It is all about setting that intention. The more you do this practice, this is one of the most beautiful things about it, I have learned, is that the more you do this practice, the more you are training your body to release tension when you are in contact with the earth, when you're in contact with a natural surface, especially when you're outside in nature. It's like your body just knows, this is my time to release. This is my time to relax. And if you're anything like me, you hold tension in your body. I tend to hold a lot in my shoulders. I tend to also hold a lot in my hips. And I actually didn't even realize how much I held tension in my hips until I started doing this practice on a regular basis. And very quickly, like within a couple of weeks of doing this, every day, every other day, I found that the moment I stepped onto our grass, I could feel my hips relaxing. I was able to understand and be aware of how tight everything was in my hips. And it was just like an instant release. What a beautiful feeling, and such important body awareness that a practice like this can provide you. You may also find, as you're doing this in nature, that you receive certain messages or invitations to deepen this practice with nature. And an example of this that I've experienced is being out in our front yard. We have a couple of large silver maple trees. And as I was doing this practice one day, it was just like a few, maybe 10 seconds of being aware of releasing. I really felt the invitation of one of our silver maples to come over to it and lean against it. And I felt this invitation to rock back and forth across the bark. And it gave me such a wonderful massage on my hips, which were exactly the place that I needed to release energy. And this is the kind of experience that everybody is able to tap into when you deepen your connection with Mother Earth. As you know, I love gardening. I talk about the benefits of gardening all of the time. And this is also a wonderful practice to do as you are connecting more deeply with your sacred partnership that you have with the land you inhabit, with the gardens that you have, with the gardens that you are envisioning that are going to be coming into your life. And so I encourage you to make a habit of doing this very basic release practice with Mother Earth. It will connect you so beautifully with the land that you inhabit and will bring you great relief, and you'll feel so much lighter as a result. I hope that you enjoyed this short little lesson, this short little transmission, and I encourage you, if you are interested in gardening, if this kind of work resonates for you, to click the link in bio or the link in my caption and grab your free copy of my guide to 5 plants that provide natural calming assistance. And these 5 plants are all native plants to the United States. They can all be easily incorporated into your garden, and the free guide tells you exactly how. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you again next Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Have a lovely week. Take care. Bye-bye.